Sagittarius. Oop, there you are, already showing up super strong. It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with your general tarot reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season 2022, baby. Your ruling planet Jupiter is in the sign of Aries as of today, as of right, well, not as of right this second, let me see. Yes, it was as of this morning that Jupiter entered Aries. So I'm filming this right as the new vibes are percolating and coming in. Sagittarius, the next 12 years can be very, very different for you if you do your part to do this, to let this old version of you go, to let go of this, the old wounds, the old, the trials, the tribulations that have motivated you for so long, that have kept you going, this old wounding that has kept you in the same like carefree, fun-loving, non-committal, like whatever it is, like woo, we're just fun. No, like whatever it is, there's just been this mindset where it's like everything's got to go. There's a harsh reset that I feel like has come in, and there's like this rebirth in the realm of the mind that's been beautiful, and that's going to like guide you for the next 12 years. So hydrate, light it if you got it. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything. For free content, check out my Instagram at justj_everything. TikTok at justjeverything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. All of the links are in the description box below. So check that out. For the intricate dates and details and important transits of Capricorn season, check out the Capricorn season astrology video that is out. And let's get into it, Sagittarius. I feel like we're still processing Sagittarian energy, especially while Mars is still retrograde in Gemini, in your shadow. There's still not quite moving at the pace that you want. But let's see, we're calling in our benevolent ancestors, creating you a safe space, thanking you for the opportunity to create a safe space for our benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season 2022. Definitely getting more spiritual, definitely getting more aligned. Page of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like your group is getting smaller. Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Your group is getting smaller because I feel like your values have shifted, Sagittarius. And going into Capricorn season, there's definitely something about a reinvention of self, or new habits that you've been avoiding, that you've been putting off, new routines, new investments, new money moves, new body workout moves you've been putting off to get stuff done. And there also may be some of you that are like telling yourself or under this like narrative that like I don't, that you don't have it, or that that financially things aren't there for you. And it's just like, no, the way that you work and what you're working on is being like scrapped or like rebooted in some sort of way. Seven of Pentacles reversed, and then the Page of Pentacles, that's 8 Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles is like, hey, it's time to mind your business. Nose to the grindstone. It's time to get organized. It's time to figure out what needs to be your #1 priority, what can be discarded, what can be handled later, what you need to try again at, what is worth trying again, what is worth your time, energy, money, investment, what is worth it. It's time to really look at everything. It's time to get serious. Shit is getting serious. And if you do this work now in Capricorn season and really get everything in order, you're just setting yourself up for success later on down the road. Because this Seven of Pentacles is still the fruit of your labor showing. It's just not coming in the time frame that you think it's coming, because it needs to be all lucky, you know. You know how Jupiter likes it. And Jupiter going into Aries is going to expand the Aries qualities and have you exemplify the Aries qualities. That Two of Pentacles is out again. So there's definitely something about multiple streams of income, like a side hustle or multiple opportunities. There even could be something about like juggling or playing, if this is in regards to dating. You may have been dating multiple people. There could be people who are wanting to be taken more seriously, or people that you want to take more seriously. I heard I don't want to be a player no more. There may be someone that's older than you that is juggling multiple people or dating multiple people. You got to figure out, do you want to entertain that? Are you receiving the quality? Are you receiving the quality that you want? Are you giving the quality that you want, Sagittarius? This Aries or Scorpio or authority or this business or this entrepreneurial pursuit, this plan, whatever it is, it's at the center of the reading, and it's really important. There may be somebody with Aries placements that is also really important and is like in your heart or has your heart, or is really looking at the past. You're looking at the past with them, or looking at how to better yourself. The Four of Wands wanted to come out. Some of you may have dated this person, and you may be thinking about marriage or thinking about commitment or thinking about the good times. And it's like, it's time to figure out what this new foundation of fun, stability, consistency looks like for yourself. So far, Capricorn season looks like you're needing to really focus on yourself. It looks like a solitary time, but it can be very productive time. All of these figures that are out are alone. And so there is something about alone time, about the quality or the content of your alone time, excuse me. Final two cards, final two messages. And the Emperor being at the center of the reading, this also could be something about parenting, self-parenting, fathering, showing up as a support, being a coach or a mentor. Knight of Swords coming out. And then the Hangman and the Page, the King of Swords. I said Page before I saw the Page, which is interesting. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but the final, I'm going to take the Hangman as the last card and put the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. But the King, the Knight to the King to the Page, Sagittarius, there could just be like a lot of like push, pull, start, stop in regards to your consistency, in regards to ideas, in regards to your conversation with this person, with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with your father, with this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like you guys are really turning away from vices. You're striving to be sober, striving to be like the people that you idolize, or the people that, you know, really inspire you. I think that you're wanting to be an inspirational figure. You're doing the self-parenting work. For those of you who do have kids, I feel like fathering, showing up, masculine, positive masculine role models and examples are really important to you and the kids right now, you being that. I feel like there's a radical shift in the thought process about how you parent, about how you show up as a father, or how you show up, how your internal father shows up for you, how the God of how you relate to or go to or commune with or, you know, fellowship with the God of your understanding, whatever that may be. But I do feel like with the Emperor at the center of the reading, there is this like nurturing. I just started rubbing my stomach. There is like this kind of like nurturing, or like a sweetness or a softness, or what's that word? A comforting that you're giving to yourself, or you're giving to others. If you're not being allowed to give it to others, you're needing to give it to yourself. So I just heard bake bread. Don't be afraid to like feed yourself, cook for yourself, bake. Sorry, I just heard something. And I feel like there is something about like getting in motion. Are you afraid to like break the ice? Are you holding back? Have you been holding back in some sort of way? Have you been holding back from saying what you really want to say? Have you been holding back your fire, your passion? Is there some like truth you've been trying to avoid? Be careful, you know, striving to make a point with your ruling planet in Aries. Aries rarely gives a fuck about feelings. You know, Aries can be rather rude and argumentative. His sound is very sensitive right now. And that could just be a call for you to get still, to get quiet, to get more masterful with your words, get more masterful with your time, with your energy, with, wow, with your love. Because there is this kind of like end of an era coming in. And you don't need to get stuck. Because before we go into Aquarius, it's like in Capricorn season, you're needing to evaluate your doing, your actions, your foundation. So that in Aquarius season, you're knowing, you can act on a different mindset. You can be showing up to life with new skills, a new knowing, and this understanding is like permeated in your bones. It's like embodied in your actions, and now it's ingrained in your knowing. And then we're going to shift into like what you learned while Jupiter was in fucking Pisces, because your believing is coming up. Your relationship to faith, your relationship to the divine, your relationship to spirit, your relationship to source. Do you trust yourself? Do you consider yourself a safe space? Would those around you consider you safe? Have you earned that title or embodied that or shown that? And you may be really hungry for others to see you a certain way, but you are being called to really see yourself. You're being really called to examine and to say some bold things, make some bold realizations about yourself, so that you can untether yourself, unrestrict yourself, so that the last year can, and all these lessons that have come in, you know, won't be squandered or won't be in vain. Because while you were held up, while you were stuck, while you were uncomfortable, while you were, you know, feeling immobile, you're really being given a gift. You're really being given new perspective. And figure out how you got caught up, how you got yourself here, how you got tied up, and understanding the truth that only the power of your thoughts, the power of your words is what's going to set you free, and getting in motion to change your words, your thoughts, your tone, your mindset, your focus, what you're charging at. And being more masterful with those things is going to make you more masterful with your environment around you. You'll be manifesting at a different rate. You'll be experiencing life in a different way when you get really instinct-based. And that's what Jupiter in Aries is going to have you do. Jupiter in Pisces is going to have you figuring out what the fuck you really believe in, have you addressing what's going on with your mental health, what's keeping you stuck, And then while Jupiter is in Aries, baby, it's when the rubber meets the road. What are you? Who are you? What are you ready to do about it? I love you. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.